Hi, my name's Andrea. Welcome to FabLab Fundamentals. Today, I'm going to show you how to do a vector cut using a Speedy 400 Trotec laser. So before you start, you want to make sure that you have a laser certification. If you haven't done so, please ask a lab monitor and send it to us by email. After you know that you have a laser certification, you can go ahead and go to the computer and open, in this case I'm going to open Chrome, and then it's going to open this Trotec laser sign-in. So make sure that you do this before you start operating the laser. So just put your name, your major, your class standing, the date, the today's date, and the start time, and the estimate duration of your job. So after you've done this and submit it, you can go to your laser. So first, you want to open the laser. Just make sure everything is good. You can move this on the X and the Z direction. Just make sure there's no skipping, no bumps, and everything is smooth. After we've done that, we can go ahead and turn the key. So if we just turn it here, you're going to see that the display turns on. If you want to turn on the laser, just go to the power here, power button, turn on the key there. And after that, it's going to start. The laser is going to start booting, and we're just going to wait for it to finish. Here you can see that the device is not ready yet, and then this is going to change to ready when the laser is ready. So now you can see now it changed, and the queue is empty right now, so there's no jobs to do. Now I'm going to place my material here to wherever I want. Here I'm using an acrylic 1/4 inch. We're going to be cutting a circle here. Okay. So now that that is done, I can move the laser using these arrows. So this is going to move the bed down and up. So this is my Z. This is going to be my X, these 2 arrows, and this is going to be my Y. So now I'm going to move the laser on top of the material, using the arrows here. Now that the laser is on top of the material, I can go ahead and press these 2 arrows at the same time, and that's going to auto-calibrate the bed. After that is done, we can go ahead and place the laser where we want it to start. We will talk about this later when we have our design ready to go to the laser. But for now, this is all we're going to do with the laser. Now we're going to go back here to the computer, and we're going to open the Trotec Ruby, which is located over here. And then we're going to wait here. So now this is where you're going to be putting your design. So right now I'm just going to make a new design. So I'm going to click here in the Add New Design. Then it's going to send me to the Design tab here. Right now I'm just going to create a circle. So like this. And then over here, you can see that there's the dimensions of the circle. So right now I'm going to unlock it just because I want to make the circle a perfect circle. So I'm going to use I'm going to do a 2-inch radius of the circle, and then I'm going to lock it. After that is done, I want to make sure that I put since this is a vector cut, I want to make sure that it's in red, because red is usually the standard for vector cuts, and then black would be a raster engrave. This is specifically if you want to do a raster and vector. But in this case, I'm just doing vector, so I'm just going to put it red. After that is done, you want to make sure that everything looks good. It's a 2-inch. And now I'm ready to create job. So I'm going to click in this button, Create Job. After that, it's going to send me to the Prepare tab over here. And then here, you can see this cross. That is where my laser is located at the moment. So this would be the whole bed. The whole bed is this, and my laser is right there. So as we did previously at the beginning, we placed the laser right on top of the material where we want to start the print. So that means that we will have to move this. Actually, we're going to go back. As you can see, there's a big square here. So we're gonna go back to the design and just make the page of the design set to the circle. So how we do this is you select the design that you're making, and then you're gonna use this fit to design. So you're gonna see how the page just fits onto the design, and then we're gonna click create job again. After that is done, you can see that the square is just set to the design. Now that that is done, you can place the design where you want. So here, since I put the laser where I want it to start, I'm just gonna put the circle so that it's starting there, like that. And after that is done, I just want to make sure that everything looks good. So this is still a 2-inch circle, and here you can see that the engrave and vector cut is also selected. So I'm just gonna deselect the engrave. Since I've already tested the material, I'm just gonna select the wood for now, but then I'm gonna change the vector power, or the power is going to maintain the same 70, but I'm going to change the speed to 2, and I'm going to put the passes, sorry now, actually I'm just going to change it. I'm going to put the speed to 2 and just say 8 passes. So I already tested this, and this just cuts through the whole acrylic. So these are this is the configuration that we're going to be using right now. And after this is ready, make sure that you only select the vector. You can go push it to the laser. So push to laser. No, you don't want to restore it from the database. And after this is done, you can see that the design is here. So make sure that your design is the same as the one over here. And then you can close the laser. Make sure that everything looks good. You can close the laser, and then you can start the job by pressing this button. So you're just gonna press it, and then you can see that the laser starts running. So it's doing 8 passes right now. And then we're gonna wait for a couple minutes, and this is acrylic, and it could be toxic to smell it. So we'll just wait 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and look at the design. Now that we've waited a couple minutes, we wanna open the laser cover. You can turn off the laser just by flipping the key counterclockwise, and then just put the laser back, just so you can take out your material. Then you want to make sure that it cut all the way through before you move anything, and then you can see that you have your vector cut. Now I can put my material down, and then close the laser lid. And then that is how you do a vector cut on a Speedy 400 Trotec laser.